Hey, how you doing? My name is Nay. For those who know me and those who don't, I ask that the Lord blesses my tongue. Guys, I tell you guys this, I'm going to try to put two on a video, but this one seems a bit long, so it's probably going to be one on this video. And then the next ones, I'll put 2 and 3 and keep on going from there. Alright, this is October 2017, and I'm going to start now. I walk into a gas station with a friend. I'm not sure if we walked or if we drove, but I know we're together. I asked the cashier to check my lottery tickets. So I look to my left and I see some scratch off tickets. So I go to him. I look at the cashier having a hard time checking my tickets. She walks to the right. I start pulling scratch off tickets. I slant them a little bit so they catch the light so that I could see the winning tickets and the amounts. So I pull out the winners, walk to the register, and ask to buy them. The cashier's still having a problem with the machine, so she gets on the phone to call someone. Now I'm gonna stop there because that actually happened. It went ahead and happened like a couple of months after that or whatever, which was so weird. So I'm kind of thinking it's almost going into something that's happening now too as well, but I don't know. So I'm not gonna say nothing about that one until that comes to pass, and it will. But this has already happened. It happened maybe a couple of months after I seen this. All right, so I look up to see the people starting to panic and run out of the store. I get worried when someone yells out, "The police are here," when someone yells out about the police. So I go outside with the people. I see two tow trucks towing cars. Now there's a lady behind me and she says something, maybe where's your car? So I look around, this lady that came with me to the store. So I look around and this lady that came with me to the store, I don't see my car. So I think, well, I hope I have enough gas in my car, or even if I was worried, even if I got gas at all. So I pulled out my keys, pointing toward the cars, pressing the alarm button so that I could find my car and that I could hear the alarm going off. So I look to my left and I see the car. I look to my left and I see my car after looking around the parking lot, but the light nor the alarm came on my car at all. Now the car is parked, but it's parked slanted. So I think I need to get my car before they tow it. So I walk towards my car and all of a sudden it's gone again. So I'm back to, I need to find my car. So I think, they towed my car. So they towed my car and I was not in the store that long. So I press the alarm button again and I look to my left and I see my car and I jump in it. So basically, God was saying, hey, keep up with my car. Know where my car is at all times. Always know where my car is. Be able to find my car. So anyway, I drive to the front of the store and I tell the girl, I found my car. And I tell her and some other friends that she's with. And I tell them, I say, hey, y'all need to get in so we can go. So at this time, I realized that I didn't even pay for my lottery tickets. Which is actually, you know what? Okay. So I realized that I didn't even pay for my lottery tickets. So suddenly I'm with a friend. And I'm with a friend and her boyfriend. And myself and my boyfriend. Now we have 2 motorcycles, It's 2 motorcycles for each couple. So we drive up a street and it's almost as high as like a mountain. It's like going up a hill, but it's like a mountain. So we're laughing, talking, and smiling. Now we are at the top of a parking garage building, the very top floor, outside of a parking garage building, but we're on the top floor of the parking garage building. Now we're talking, we're happy, we're having fun. The sun's out and the day's beautiful, and the sky's clear. But it's something with the birds, something about the birds. They're very important. I can't see the birds, but I can hear them, and they're very loud to my hearing and to my ears. So at this time, I know that the birds have always been important, always. So I look to see my boyfriend walk away, and I say something to my friend, I'm not sure what it is, but she walks away as well, and she walks away after them. Now I'm walking down the sidewalk, and I'm alone. I'm by myself, I'm walking down the sidewalk, and I notice birds to my left. And they're super loud. When I say loud, I mean they're loud, almost like they're screaming. But the birds they're that loud. So they start flying to my right in a big group. So I look to my right and I see some birds starting to fly to my left. So there's birds on my left and there's birds on my right. The birds on my left are flying up in the air to the sky to the right. The birds on my right are flying up in the sky to the left. So I watch as the birds, they flock to one another, and it seems like it starts getting dark. So I see the birds flock to the sun, or maybe it's the moon, I'm not sure. Now, the left side of the birds, they cover the left side of the sun or the moon, but I think it's the sun. And the right side of the birds cover the right side of the sun, blocking out the sun. Now, something starts to form in the sky. It's a huge flower and beautiful. I'm not sure what it is, even if it seems what it seems to be. So I turn around across the street from where I am, and I see a jail. Confinement, basically. It's like confinement. So I see a jail, and people are starting to go inside. So the top of the building starts to shatter. Starting from the top, and more like the top half of the building started to fall, but it started to fall in a slant and fall slanting to the left. I run forward, I look to my left, and I see a baby stroller on the second floor of, I guess it's of some type of building. I'm not sure if it's an apartment or not, but I see a baby stroller on the second floor patio. Now, he is by himself. He's in the building across the street to my left. I see another building directly to my left that leads to a stop sign, or leads to not a stop sign, but a stop light. Now, the baby is across the street from here. So I run up the ramp to the building on my left, and I run to the end of the ramp, to the rails. Now, I noticed I had been yelling the whole time, and I'm not even realizing it. I had been yelling even before I even ran up the ramp towards the little boy's direction. I was yelling, someone get the baby, help the baby. He's alone, get the baby. We're supposed to protect the children. At this time, I look towards the ground, and I see a lady with a stroller. She lifts up the baby blanket to check on her baby, but the baby's gone. So I think it's the rapture. The lady continues to lift the blanket looking for her baby, but the baby is already gone, already raptured. Now I'm on the second floor of the, I'm on the second level of the garage. So I look at the baby across the street on the second floor in the stroller that's on the patio. So I start to run, but I started thinking about my kids and how I needed to get to my babies, and I was worried. And I started thinking, had my kids already been raptured, I wish in my heart that I knew it for a fact. I miss my kids already, and at the same time, I wanted them to be raptured to heaven, but I'm not sure if they were, or even if they did. But I know, but I don't know, and I don't understand why I'm still here. So I turned back towards the little boy and yelled, someone get him, get the baby. We're supposed to protect the children. God said protect the children, get the baby. He's all alone. I watch the people try to get and try to help the baby. I started thinking, am I prepared? Am I prepared? Because I'm still here. And again, I started to wonder about my children and had they been raptured. I know that I have to deal with what is going on now, but I start thinking about my children. So I think, get ready, prepare, God said protect his children. Get ready, prepare, God said protect his children. I look around and start repeating it to myself, and then I started yelling it to the people who could hear me or even who could see me. So I ran down the ramp, and as I ran down the ramp, I kept repeating, get ready, prepare, God said protect his children. Get ready, prepare, God said protect his children. So with this one, God was saying, hey, the time has come. The sun, he showed me the sun, so he was showing me the sun was going to be blocked out, or darkness was going to come, or something like that. Okay, the first part, I'm sorry. Let me start here. The first part was for me and the lottery tickets and stuff. Okay. From there, God was showing that everybody was going to be having fun doing whatever they were doing. Then he showed me walking away, people were going to be doing whatever they was doing. And then he showed the birds. Pay attention to the birds. The birds are important, is what God is saying. Now, the sun being blocked out, darkness is coming. The jail, the place of confinement. I don't know what it means when the people were going inside, but I know jail means confinement. The jail, it started to fall, but slanting to the left. The top half of the building started to fall, slanting to the left. From there, the rapture, the kids, the children were going to be raptured, and the lady looking for her baby. and me saying, hey, the baby's already been raptured, the baby's gone, and me worrying about my kids and why I was still there. Now, the reason why I was worried about why I was still there, because God is telling me I'm supposed to see. You know, I'm supposed to see. So that's why I was still there at that moment in time. So I'm hoping when that time comes that he's not saying, hey, we're going to need you to stay here, like, for real, for real. But all I can do is hope for the best. But God says protect the children, the little boy in the stroller, the man child. You know. But I'm going to end this one and go to the next one. I love you guys. And pray for me that I can get through this, because I have almost 200 of these. So pray that I get through it so I can get toward the end, so that I can go ahead and update you on the new stuff. But I'm going to keep writing out the new stuff in my book as I go. I just don't want to put it out there if I know that it's not back to back to back on the other things, because I want you guys to understand, hey, this is the one I seen before that and before that and before that. So I'm trying to put them in order and keep them in order. But remember, if they're about people that I know, it's a personal message for them, not for me or not for you guys. I might put them in there every once in a while because it's related to something else. But those, if it's just specifically for them, I'm taking it out. But any of them that are for me, I'll use judgment on that one, and I'll tell you guys about it if I feel that you should know, or if it's something that helps you guys in some way. All right, bye you guys.